Yo, people, what's going on? Back again with another episode of fucking Europa. The Euros, even. The fucking Euros. Semi-finals. Spain versus Italy. Statman's in the building. What are you saying, my bro?
I'm excited. I saw Spain's front three. They changed up Alvaro Morata on the bench. It looks like they're going with a false nine. The front three should interchange and stuff, which is going to be interesting to see how the Italian backline cope now.
But then they've got interchange and got no one going in behind, blood. Like,
yeah, but the thing is, Daniel Olmo's decently quick. I'm not saying he's rapid. Ferran Torres can obviously get in behind and stuff, so it should be interesting though. But it's interesting because like Morata's been the guy in it. Luis Enrique trusted him this entire tournament. His hold-up play, whether people like it or whether people like him or not, has been decent. It's just being in front of goal because I think Spain here, Spain have created the most big chances in the tournament so far with 25. They've also missed the most as well with 18. So let's see what happens in it.
And then taking a striker out of the equation is going to make that better? How?
But the strikers of Morata, in it.
Yeah, but still, I'd rather have a striker, yeah, that is not that good than have a guy that's not a striker, if that makes sense. Because the instincts are just different. The runs are just different. Like, and the movement off the ball, like you said, with certain players can make the difference.
I hear that, but that striker is Alvaro Morata. He's had a shocking tournament, innit?
Yeah.
Which is why, like, to be fair, like, even both strikers, I don't think Ciro Immobile has been brilliant either. And I don't think Alvaro Morata has been brilliant.
He isn't, but listen, if I had to choose between Morata and Immobile, yeah, fucking hell, bro. I'm choosing Immobile a million times out of 10, bro.
But what I'm saying, like, none of them have actually clicked in it. So it's interesting because, like, for a tactical battle, Luis Enrique changed it up. Let's see what happened. Let's see how Italy cope as well, because Spain has always been one of the key men kind of thing, innit? Now Emerson coming back in. Let's see if, like, he pushes us high and, like, if Insigne can get those, like, little half spaces kind of thing, innit?
Yeah.
Kind of how we scored the goal the last time.
100%, bro. We'll see. Do you know what I mean? Big up everyone. Everyone's getting their match predictions in also. We got the title decider in it on the 25th. The 25th of July, and obviously the country opens up on the 19th, in it. So fans are allowed back in the stadiums. So if you're London based, there'll be more details to follow. Do you know what I mean? I expect you lot to come down and support us, man. It's a 4 p.m. kickoff, so it's at a nice time. So no matter what part of London you're coming from, you can come watch the game, support us, and still get home before it gets dark. You get me? So I'm expecting you lot to turn up, make some noise for us, and yeah, man, just fire us to the title, boy. One more win does it, and yeah, man, I'm looking forward to my boys doing the business, man. So big up everyone inside. More details to come from that. Italian team, I don't know. Like, people are saying don't write Spain off and that. Cool. But this team is bloody good. What can I say?
What's gonna be brilliant? The midfield battle: Gino Verratti Barella versus Pedri, Busquets, and Koke. That's going to be interesting, because I think Spain have averaged like 73% possession this tournament.
Yeah, but they on that jiggly puff football, blood. Just bare passing, they pass you to sleep, innit? No, they got no thrust in it. Like, it's weird. It's Spain's thing is it's like a metronome, innit? It's just they just keep the ball, but not really much is happening, bruv, to be honest. So it's a weird one, bro. It's a weird one. I look forward to it, but I think Italy won't mind Spain having the possession, because I just think the way that Italy defend and how compact they are, I just don't even think that. My one compliment for Italy is they can play both ways. They can let you have the ball and beat you, because they've got the pace of like Insigne on the break and Chiesa, or if they want to keep the ball, they can keep it too, bro. Like, there's plenty ways for them to beat teams, innit? And that's why I just think they'll have too much in their locker for Spain. If it doesn't work, we bring on Alvaro and Morata.
No, but that's what, or you never know, Adama Traore, but that's what I think is interesting, because now Spain got Dani Olmo up front and Ferran Torres. They can kind of hit Italy on the break as well. Not obviously to the extent of Italy and stuff.
Yeah.
But they've got pace on the break now, which is interesting. Which is why, like, after seeing the teams, I'm a lot more excited.
Fair. Do you know what I mean? And what Kasper Schmeichel said, has it ever been home? You know, he's taking a piss. It's true, though. He has a point. I don't even know if England have ever won the Euros.
No, they haven't, have they?
Well, there you
Just
go.
the World Cup in 96.
It's never
Or
been
66.
home. In 66, yeah. That's what I mean. So it's never been home. He's taking a piss, blood. Man said, has it ever been home? That's funny.
Yeah, but it's kind of like after you say that, yeah, you kind of have to win, innit?
Yeah. Yeah, but not even like as long as England don't win, he won't be a meme, innit? As long as England don't win the whole thing, because then it's still not coming home.
Yeah, to be fair, that's true as well.
Do you know what I mean? So England still have to beat Spain or Italy plus Denmark. So England still have a lot to do to shut Kasper up, but it's pretty funny.
But the thing is, you know, the worst thing is because you play in England here. If
Bruv,
England
he might even have been born here, Kasper, because if I'm doing the math, like his dad could have been living in England when he was born. So Kasper might even have been born. Yeah, so Kasper might even have been born here.
But no, but that's the funny thing, because now say if England do actually win the thing, because he plays in England in Leicester, the guy's gonna get violated. You're gonna become
cooked,
a meme.
Bruv. Yeah, supermarket thing. You'll get
especially
cooked.
now the crowds are back here. He's gonna get cooked. Why would you say that?
Yeah, but why not, bro? It's mind games, isn't it? You could say, "Oh, has it ever been home?" Let's pile pressure on these people. Why not, bro?
No, I'm here for that, yeah. But it's kind of like as soon as you become a meme, kind of thing, innit? Like this has the potential to become a meme.
Yeah, it does, but it's cool though. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's fine, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone inside. Keep getting your match predictions in here. Another 2-1 Italy. My man said got a feeling it's gonna be a boring game. I don't think so. I don't necessarily think so. 2-0. Past the Fred in the final. Yeah, come on, bro. Man, have to put some respect on Fred's name, innit, bruv?
Could be a Brazil-Argentina final on Saturday, I think it is. Sunday.
Which will be brilliant. Do you know what I'm saying? They're going to bill it as the
Neymar versus
Messi. No, I didn't see it still.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah, but Neymar's the best, innit? Like, it just is what it is. Like, I'm tired, innit, of having to defend him. It's weird, bro. It's weird having to defend Neymar. It's like having to defend Pogba. It's weird, bro.
I'm telling you, people in the chat, if you haven't seen a Neymar assist, go watch it. Unbelievable.
I'll need to watch that at some point today, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Big up everyone inside as well. Big up everyone inside. Obviously, the usual idiots are out, but it happens, innit? It's this time, innit? It's this time, bruv. So
just another 20 minutes until we go on Twitch.
Yeah, so it's fine. You know, like that. And people asking me, did I hear about a response or anything like that, bro? I'll say this, yeah. One time, I don't say things to get a response. I say things to say things. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. So don't care about responses, bro. Like I'm not in this back and forth thing. I say what I need to say, and then I'm gone, in it. It's not going to be a back and forth thing because I don't need it. I don't need them. You man have seen how well I've been doing on my own. So yeah, I don't need any of it. So it's not going to be a back and forth thing. It's not going to be that. So I've said what I need to say on the matter, and that's the case closed. Do you know what I mean? And anything else that gets said after this, I don't care. I'm not on Twitter. I'm not going to see it. You know what I mean? So I'll just leave that there.
The Neymar Paqueta link up was sick as well, for the people saying in the comments. Like Brazil yesterday, sourcing.
But bro, this is what they do, innit? This is what they do. I have to say, bro, like I love it, man. Like honestly, like I love it. I'm loving seeing Brazil getting the respect put back on their name because it's been a minute. You know them ones. It's been a minute, man. Man, I've been chatting shit. So it's nice to see that Brazil are doing their thing again. And yeah, Kasper was born here. I thought so. Do you know what I mean? But that's what I mean. I love it though. I love it. I love that he's got the smoke for the English guys, bruv. Because to be fair, yeah, as much as I think the atmosphere in England would be absolutely amazing if England won it, but do you know what I mean? The way that the media move and some of the English fans, I could understand why no one wants them to win it. Because it's jarring, bro. Like England have won all their games. They've only played well in one match. Probably the Ukraine game's the only game I'd say they played well in it. Like, and even then, They didn't even really start playing well till they were like 2-0/3-0 up. And that's when you started seeing man really doing their thing. Like England are boring to watch. And it's like the commentators are mad, like disrespectful and arrogant with it. Like it's almost like them man talk like they're Brazil or Germany or Italy, like a team that's dominated world football. Like they're not. Like they're a team that ain't won shit and they talk smack. It's almost like Arsenal fans. Almost, except even Arsenal have won more. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like they talk big, but it's like you've not done nothing. You've got no Champions Leagues, bro. Like you've got no European titles, and you're talking like you're like an elite nation, innit? You're not an elite nation in football, like you're not. You've got one World Cup. That's it. So I understand why man want England to lose bad, innit? Like I understand it because it's jarring for me even. Like when I hear some of the stuff that they talk about, and it's funny how England have a few good games and all their players are world class now. Now it's like, what? Do you know what I mean? It's weird, bro.
Yeah, like, I do hear that.
It's the fucking Euros, bruv. Portugal are out. France are out. Germany are out. That doesn't mean that you're better than all these countries. It just means that the draw was favorable. And they're out now. Do you know what I mean? Belgium's out as well. It's not like, man, we're slapping big names, you know, like that's not what's going on here. And I just think the arrogance is a bit mad, innit? So I can see why certain men are just like, yeah, they're waiting. Them man have got the tweets in the drafts, bro. Because if it doesn't come home,
the hype for England's always mad, isn't it?
Bruv, everywhere, and they say that, yo, it's like that in every country, but it's not, bro. Like here, there's a special kind of arrogance, bruv. A special kind.
I think the perfect example is you see Graves Souness.
Yeah.
Like, I hate the guy. When he talks in England, he's kind of speaking the truth kind of thing, even though it might be a little bit salty because of the Scotland stuff. But
he's definitely a bit salty, but
yeah, he does seem to like be more level-headed than the English pundits.
Yeah. 100%, bro. And
like even like tomorrow,
he's played a lot of football here, so he would have seen the bias even towards like certain players that would have been playing in this country, that played for this country, compared to other players that played here that weren't from here. They would have seen it. He would have seen it.
I think even like Graeme Souness, he even said like his son, I think, wore an England kit or something. Like he has a bit of a soft spot for England, but still, like he will say it how it is, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Even though 9 times out of 10 he chats absolute rubbish.
That's it. So I think it's a strange one with England because literally, I know that they're going to be super, super shameless with it if they win, innit? So it's one of them ones where I'd love it because I think that the vibe in this country would be sick. But then at the same time, I don't know if I'm ready for it. I might be physically ill, bruv, with all the headlines and all the bullshit to come with it. You know them ones. Like, honestly, like some of the propaganda that's going to be coming out of this place is crazy. Like, man, I'm going to have 15 world-class players. Everyone's value is going to be 150 million. Do you know what I mean?
The England squad's going to get the Phil Foden haircut as well.
Is that what they said?
I swear they said that.
Bro, that's wild. And man were even saying that. Remember, Rashford and Sterling were better than Neymar like a while ago. So if these man win the Euros, it's peak, bro. It's Ballon d'Or thing, isn't it? Like it's all a bit mad. So I completely understand where the disdain of the media comes from, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, it's proper funny for me, really. But I'm looking forward to that game now. That's added a bit more sauce to the pot now, innit? Casper's talking that smack. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like tomorrow, it's not guaranteed that England are going to win because Denmark, offensively, are probably been one of the most exciting sides in the tournament, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And even then, Denmark play a back three. Let's see if England matched up now. Like tactically, they're interesting as well.
That's what exactly. And I don't think England should match it up. I think if you match it up, you give them more of a chance. You know what I mean? Because
especially after last game.
And you have to play one less attacking player if you do that. And to be fair, yeah, the Phillips, Mount, and Rice thing, it's not all that. Not gonna lie, but it's more attacking than just Phillips and Rice, isn't it? So
because the thing is, if England do go switch back to back three, I'm guessing it's going to be Sancho dropping out in it, and then it'll be Mount, Kane, and Sterling as the front three kind of thing.
Yeah, Yeah, you're right.
He likes Mount, innit? And let's be honest, he's not a massive Jadon Sancho fan.
He's not. So no, it'll be super interesting. But I think that's one for Southgate, innit? Let's see if he can get that right. Do you know what I'm saying?
I put the comment up by the Spain number 2 as well. 748.
That's fine. I'm still going through the comments, innit? So 748, yeah?
Yeah, MH _ on top.
Yeah, there's so many comments in here. I always try to
it's on Twitch as well.
Read as many as possible, but we're gonna have to fly through these a bit quicker. 48. Who's it by?
MH on top. It's like a quote.
Yeah, I'm on 47 now. I'm almost there. Okay. Who the hell is this? There's bare quotes in here. Hold on a second. I'm almost there. I'm on 48 now, so there we go.
Yeah, that right there. The interchangeable front three kind of thing.
Very set style of play, but each player had their own unique characteristics. It's not as Juventus. It's not as Juventus. No Morata for this game. But we could do damage Italy another way. I hear that, but I don't hear that, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? I hear that, but I don't hear that because it's one of them ones where I know, yeah, from experience as well, having done it with my team as well. You know, when you play without an outlet, you're easier to defend because all that happens is you can squeeze in it. And Italy's presses are madness. If Italy do press up high against them and they don't have an outlet ball over the top, I think that it makes it easier for Italy to defend against.
I hear that, yeah, but
all these players are going to be ball to feet. And if everyone wants the ball to feet and no one's going to run in behind, I think that it's very, very easily defended against. I think an outlet ball is important, and that's why someone
maybe
like
Daniel Olmo does run in behind though.
Maybe, but would you say that that's his natural instinct to do that? I wouldn't necessarily say that from what I've seen of him.
I hear that, yeah, but it's kind of like Ferran Torres runs in behind to an extent. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's better for me. They're better off going without Morata. Because now you got people like Pedri in midfield, yeah. Say even if Italy push up a bit, yeah, Pedri's press resistant. He can find that pass. He's probably been Spain's best players, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Busquets is another one in the midfield.
Busquets is different.
And then you probably will have someone like Jordi Alba pushing forward. Like, you know how Jordi Alba is, isn't it?
But he's always super wide, always super positive. Do you know what I mean? So I hear that, but it's not the runs that he makes aren't what you would attribute to a centre forward. Obviously, it keeps the width in it, and it's more of an overlap. But when you're being pressed high up the pitch, it's always nice to have an out ball. Do you know what I mean? The out ball's not going to be the fullback. And that's the only thing I worry about. When you've got loads of ball to feet players, you don't have an out ball. Because sometimes you just need to turn teams around just to take the pressure off your team, you know? Because if you keep trying to play out and they're pressing up high, it's like, think about it. A team's got only one thing to worry about. If they know you're not going to run in behind, it's like, cool. Maybe we can squeeze you up even higher because you're not going to play it over us. Like, teams are more likely to be cautious and maybe drop 5-10 yards deeper when they know that there's pace in behind or a threat in behind. And
I still think Italy kind of have to do it with Chiellini and Bonucci at the back.
Yeah, but yes and no, because when they step up, Italy shape's weird because it almost looks like a 3 when they're attacking and a 4 when they're defending, innit? And their centre-backs, when they're attacking, go out quite wide. Chiellini goes wide out to the left and they're all pretty high up. So I don't think they have enough pace to make the Italians respect them, innit? That's the only thing I worry about. And that's the thing, like we said, with Chelsea and Timo Werner and Raheem Sterling for England. It's like, you have to respect pace, innit? You have to. Like, when you're defending, you have to respect it. There's nothing. You can't ignore pace, bro. Especially direct pace, innit? So I think the lack of that is going to be interesting to see how the styles kind of
Could have been a game for Adama Traore, you know.
It could have been. No, I mean, it could have been.
Because I think Emerson's played at 26 minutes, I think, for Chelsea since 2 shows come in, and he's playing left back today. You never know with Adama off the bench.
Yeah.
He could cause problems because he will run in behind. He will carry the ball.
Yeah, he will indeed. It'll be interesting to see if any of these men run in behind off the ball, though. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what it is. And that's the only thing I'm not really sure. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously, man talk about press resistance, but press resistance, isn't. Remember, you're talking about Busquets. He's in the midfield. Like, that resistance starts from the front. Do you know what I'm saying? It starts from the front, bro. Do you know what I mean? So you have to be press resistant on either end of the field. Like, the midfield is in the middle of that. So it's one of them ones where I just think, that I think Italy are the most complete team in this tournament. And after what I saw them do to Belgium, who have pace on the break. They had Lukaku on the break. They had Doku on the break.
My God.
They also had De Bruyne in transition. And it didn't really fluster them. Like, not really. Do you know what I mean? Spain don't have the pace that Belgium have.
I hear that, but even then, you saw at times in the first half when De Bruyne picked the ball up and drove, there was still that gap in between midfield and defense. If they can bypass that initial stage, and I think someone like Pedri, who carries the ball very well for someone so young, can do that and find those passes if Ferran Torres Omar running in behind, that could be a danger for them or danger for Italy.
Absolutely. And that's the beauty of this game is the ifs and do you know what I mean? It's like nobody really knows.
I don't think there's a clear winner, which is why I'm kind of gassed for this game.
Nah, nobody really knows how the teams are going to play. Like, Italy have showed me in this competition that they can press high and they can be compact. Against Belgium, they done a bit of both. Once they wanted to see the game out, you saw Italy kind of retreat a bit more, win fouls, waste time. They're a very intelligent nation, innit? And they're a very experienced nation. So I think what's going to be very telling is who scores first today. I genuinely believe if Italy score first, the game's done straight away. You
know another massive factor is set pieces. Spain haven't looked the greatest defensively. Look at the back line as well. Azpilicueta, Laporte, Eric Garcia, who's shocking in the air, and Jordi Alba. They're not the biggest team in the world, are they?
Yeah.
You're right. Which should be interesting because Italy, Bonucci, Chiellini, unbelievable in the air. Did they not score a set piece the other day? I think they might have.
Italy did score a set piece, I think, in the last game.
Yeah. So they've got that threat, which Spain don't have in my eyes.
Yeah, I think their first goal against Belgium was a set piece. So I think one of the defenders scored, didn't they?
I feel like Bonucci scored last game.
Yeah. Bonucci did score from a set piece, like in the last game, the first goal, I think. So, Chiellini scored.
It was offside.
Okay.
But even then,
of course it was. Yeah, you're right.
They still got one kind of thing, innit?
But they're still creating from set pieces, and these men are not good from set pieces, 100%. So, listen, I think that this is a perfect. I think there's a perfect kind of contrast in styles. Both possession teams. I think Italy are cool with not having it. Spain don't really have people to run in behind. They're going to look to keep the ball. The Italians are dangerous with and without the ball. I think that this game is going to be very tactical. I don't think it's going to be very open. And it might just be a bit of individual brilliance to win this game. It might be. I'm not by any means saying that Italy are going to win it easily or they're going to walk all over Spain, but I think that it will be a moment of quality that wins.
You never know. Like in Tini last game, that goal that he scored was unbelievable.
What a goal! Wrap that. Yeah, absolutely wrap that. So I think it'd be one of those ones. Chiesa and Insigne today are going to be important, innit? If they're as direct and aggressive as they've been in recent times, I think that Italy got this, man. You know what I mean? Like
I still think Italy will win.
I'm resting my hat on Italy here. Do you know what I mean? But we do love, like you said, we do love a tactical game here. It's going to be good, innit? Like Jorginho versus Busquets. Do you know what I mean? Not directly, but stylistically. Do you know what I mean? It's just gonna be, it's gonna be a good game, innit? Like we're gonna see some stupid stats today. That's for sure. We're gonna see super high pass completion rates. We're gonna see a lot of people evading the press. We're gonna see some great football. That's for sure. I think there's definitely won't be a lack of quality in this game.
That's another point as well. Spain playing a false nine to get closer to Jorginho. That's also true. Because let's be honest here, you stop Jorginho play, but the problem is you stop Jorginho play, Marco Verratti can come deep in it and
there you go.
Game.
And also,
it's difficult for Spain today.
If you worry about trying to stop Jorginho, yeah, and you're blunt in your attack, bro, like the pace that Italy have on the break, it kind of makes up for that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, you can press me. I'll just go direct into the flanks to Insigne, bro, or into Chiesa, bro. Like it's fine, press me. I'll just play over the top. Give a fuck. Do you know what I mean? Like not every day play through you, bro. I'll just play over you. So it's one of them things where I don't think, yeah, sacrificing an attacker, yeah, to press Jorginho is definitely gonna work. I don't believe it is. Because all their players, all their midfielders are ball players, all of them. Same with Spain, they're all ball players. So it's like you take out one, someone else comes.
It's interesting though, because it's kind of like you see Jesse Lingard a couple of years ago. We used to have Jesse in the false nine kind of thing, innit? Stopping teams midfields and stuff. So it could be that's another option of depending how Dani Olmo's used, or if he's in the false nine role.
I think
that could be
works.
The Real Sociedad guy.
I think that tactic works very well if there's one distinct ball player, but Italy have three.
Yeah, that's the problem.
This is the problem. If there's one distinct ball player, like say for instance, if you're playing against
Chelsea kind of thing. Chelsea.
Yeah, if you're playing against Chelsea, yeah, you don't mind Kante coming short for the ball. You'd rather he comes short for it than Jorginho. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones. But if you're playing against someone like Italy, I don't think it really matters. I don't think it really matters. So yeah, it'll be super interesting to see what happens. But I can't see it not being a good football match, man. So big up everyone inside. We're going exclusively live on Twitch now, people. So if you're not following Twitch, make sure you go into the description. And also make sure you follow Statman Baines. Click the link in the title, man. You know what I'm saying? But yo, it's Twitch gang time. So big up everyone. And we'll see you guys over there.